Hey, you guys, I am my dog messing up my video. I am checking in. Um, I kind of feel some type of way when you're used to doing a video practically every single day, when you're used to doing a study every single day, then to miss today is Wednesday, so I feel like I missed Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and then today I'm not going to do a video today. So I definitely wanted to come in and check in with you guys. So I did my study on Monday and it was kind of intense, and life happened. The distractions of life happened, and I don't know what was going on Monday. All I know is I got up early and I started my study, and I had to kind of step away from it for a minute. Just yeah. Do you need to go outside? Can you be? Can you be still for a second? You're distracting me. Um. So yeah, that part, distractions. Anyway, uh, then Tuesday, I spent the day in the garden with my husband. Um, we were preparing for the fall garden, so uh, we're pulling up like sweet potatoes. We're putting up sweet potatoes. We dug all of them up. What we get, we pulled down the string beans and like get all that down. Just everything is coming down. Whatever is not producing. Whatever it's time to like switch over. My wording, forgive me. Forgive me. But anyway, I spent the day out in the garden. I didn't do any studying yesterday. But I did get, like I say, garden work done, and then had some other stuff. So even, and also I am redoing my podcast on Spreaker, and so revamping everything. I've been working on, I know what happened Monday. I know what happened Monday because my computer was broke. My computer um, crashing. It was like it had been crashing since like Thursday night, Friday, all Friday. So I spent Monday after like I did some studying, and then I went and spent and ended up getting my computer back together. So I literally have a break. Like I don't have to go directly and buy another computer. So yeah, that was what Monday was. Monday I was getting working on the computer. Tuesday I was working out in the garden, and then coming back in after doing that and doing like runs, errands and stuff. Then I ended up working on my Spreaker account for my podcast and just updating everything. And I have so much material, so much that I have done over the years, and not everything was shared. I have flash drives full of stuff, and so I am in a place of organizing myself. Yeah, like I'm. That happens every now and then when things is just out of order, and yeah. So I'm organizing in the office. I'm getting ready for the new season. Um, yeah. Today, Wednesday, um, I am not. I can honestly say that I have not gotten any studying done, but um, I spent this morning responding to a young lady. I'm thinking it was a young lady. Like, I don't know if it was a lady or a man. I literally have no idea who it was. But there is a post on my website. My website is theartisanspen.com. And there's a post on the website where I share why I use Avon no more. Avon. Why I would never use Avon again. And um, and that has nothing to do with makeup. Like I like makeup. I think makeup is cute, although I'm older now, so I don't wear much makeup. Every now and then I will might put some on, but yeah, I'm not big on makeup anymore like I used to be. But yeah, I would not wear Avon anymore. And so basically, the person um, was responding, and they tried to make it a religion thing. They tried to make it like they was like, Christians. And so I had addressed that issue, and I let them know, this is not a religion thing. This is a marketing and advertising thing. See, what many don't know about me is that I hold a master's degree in marketing, advertising, and finance. So, and that I studied marketing, advertising. I studied that because of wanting to be able to reach more people. I literally, when I tell you, so things that I am now aware of and that I would take note of is things that I would not have normally taken note of, without having studied marketing and advertising and branding, logos, colors, even colors. These are things that, like, I'm telling you, it was really interesting to find out. Like, I'm just gonna give you an example. Kellogg's frosted flakes. Kellogg's frosted Kellogg's frosted flakes. Did you know that the originator, the company owner, purposely purposely designed the box to be so big that it would not fit in a cabinet, so that the person had to stick it on top of their refrigerator, or like, or freezer, or whatever. They had to stick it on top. That way, whenever a person comes in, they will automatically see it and want, like, if they're coming in the kitchen and they're hungry for something, the first thing they'll see is the Kellogg's corn flakes. Did you know that? Did you know that colors play a big deal when it comes to marketing? So, for example, a lot of your restaurants, when the color, like Wendy's, the hamburger restaurant, their dominant color, you go look it up, like, go look this stuff up. The dominant color is red. Why? Because this is a hamburger restaurant, and red represents blood, it represents meat. Or how about this? McDonald's, right? Their biggest marketing color is yellow, and you have the arches, which represents the French fries. Yellow represents grains, and the French fries is the biggest deal. That, like, you get hamburger places a dime a dozen. Like, there's a lot, right? But it was the French fries. How about if it's uh, if anything with liquid, that would be blue. So there are a lot of there's a science behind marketing and advertising. How about the fact that when you are preparing to go across country, when you're preparing to go international with your product, you're not going to take what you're selling in your country and then just take it to the next country and think they're going to, you have to be aware of their language, of their beliefs. And so, again, I'm going to pick on McDonald's for a second. McDonald's has outlets in so many different countries, Japan, China, just like all over. They are an international company. But here's the deal: where here in America, you could go into McDonald's and get you a Big Mac. In some of these countries where McDonald's is located, they don't sell a Big Mac. Why? Because the Big Mac, number one, that name might have a specific meaning, or might refer to something. So they have to be aware of that. And it's nothing for them to sell the same thing, but just call it by a different name in that particular country. It won't affect their sales here in America. Or how about this? It could be some products that they use to make whatever, and in that country, those products are not allowed or whatever. And so they will make the changes necessary. How about if you were to go to a restaurant like McDonald's in a whole nother country? How about the fact that there are going to be things on their menu that we don't have on our menus here? Why? Because they're catering to the country that they're in. So yeah, I had to address that. I had to address that, and I had to make it clear that my issue with the company is I've lost trust in this company because this company knew what they were doing. They knew. Here in America, we would not have known what this name represents. But at the time that this company went global, they knew. And for me, looking at this company now, when they went global, knowing what the name means for these other countries and these other languages, it would have been nothing for this company to change the name for the country that they were in, to just change the name. It would have been nothing for it. Would not have hurt their product. They probably would have liked it, but they didn't. They knew and they didn't. And that was the part that stood out to me because of my studies in college, not in the Bible. And so one of the things that I ended with when it came to that article that I wrote is I ended in my comment to what was said to me. My comment was this: God gave humanity straight across the board. Nationality does not matter. Gender does not. He gave humanity free will. He gave humanity the freedom to choose. And here's the other thing: when God gave us free will and the freedom to choose, he also gave us what our choices was. He gave us the black and white. He said choose life or death, and he explained what it looked like. But in this world, we're being stolen from, we're being lied to, and I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. We're being given various shades of gray. We're not being told the truth. And so at that point that I feel that you're not speaking the truth to me, I don't care what it is about. Like, okay, so I was writing about Avon, but I don't care what it is about. At that point where I feel like you're not speaking truth to me. And listen, your truth don't have to be my truth either. We get this clear. But it has to be truth, period. So at that point in time that I feel, okay, now you being slick. That's what I mean when I say you're not speaking truth to me. Because now you being slick. Because you know what the truth is, but you're not speaking it to me. And therefore, you're hindering my ability to respond. Do you understand? And so that is not a religion thing. That's not a religion thing. So, yeah. So, anyway, I just wanted to pop in and just give you all an update because I appreciate the fact that so many has been like checking out my videos, sharing the videos, commenting. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that, but yet and still you have. And that means a lot to me. And so I wanted to pop in and say, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what's going on. And thank you. I'm thinking about you. This is my truth of what's going on with me. And I'm thinking about you and I'm considering you. And I want you to know that I'm considering you and I'm thinking about you. And I will be back as soon as I can. But I need to take a moment and get me in order. I need to get me in my house in order. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'll be doing today. So as y'all see, I'm in the kitchen, right? So I got some things I need to get in order in this kitchen. And, yeah. But you guys be blessed, all right? And again, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for your support. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, okay? Bye for now.